Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to everyone who have joined here today. We will be starting the session sharp at 5 p.m. and I can see that many of you have joined before time. I would love to interact with all of you. So could you please mention if you are already a practicing career counselor? If not, which job role are you into right now and from which city are you joining? Please mention in the chat box what is your current job role and from which city you're joining. I am very excited to see all of you here 5 minutes earlier than the presentation starts. We will be starting the workshop sharp at 5 p.m. So we have a couple of responses. Ramesh, welcome Ramesh. Ramesh mentions that he is from the telecom industry. We have Anita, she is from Chennai. A very warm welcome, Anita. We have Mahesh, he is from Mumbai and he is a recruitment consultant. Wow, I'm very happy to see that, Mahesh. We have another response from Mr. Raj Shekhar. He is from Telangana. We have Usha Rani Reddy, who is from Hyderabad. We have Sanskruti. She is from Kharghar, Navi Mumbai, and she is working as a back office executive in banking. We welcome you, Sanskruti. We have Bhaskar from Telangana. So to everyone who has joined till now, I would like to repeat that we will be starting the session sharp at 5 p.m. Meanwhile, I will love to know about you. So please mention what job role you are into and from which city you are joining. If you are already a practicing career counselor, please mention that. We have Kate. A very warm welcome, Kate. Kate says that he wants to become a career counselor. He is from the development sector from Greater Noida. A very warm welcome, Chirag. We have Ridhima. She is a UGC NET psychology aspirant from Delhi. Oh, we have a career counselor. We have a career mentor, Mr. Sandeep. A very warm welcome, Sandeep. He has joined us from Mumbai. He is an educational consultant and also a career mentor. We have Mr. Ashok from the educational department. He is from Ghazipur and he wants to start this business. We welcome you, Mr. Ashok. We have Kamini. She is a teacher in Mumbai. We have Preetham. He is an HR consultant from Pune. We have Rashmi from Orissa, and Rashmi was into EdTech sales before. We welcome you, Rashmi. I would also like to add that Rashmi has worked for multiple EdTech organizations in India till now. We have Nazimuddin, who is from Kolkata. He is an assistant teacher. We welcome you, Nazimuddin. Another 3 minutes left to begin. We have Mr. Rajesh. He is from Bhopal. He is working as a regional sales manager in pharma company. We have Dominic. Dominic was a EdTech sales manager. We welcome you, Dominic and Rajesh. We have Anushri. She is a career counselor in Kerala. We welcome you, Anushri. We have Akhilesh. He is a management consultant. I'm having so many responses on my chat. I'm feeling very happy reading all of your responses. We have Yogita, Namrata, Chirag. Chirag is from Surat. He is into visa consultancy and he wants to start with career counseling now. We have Mr. A.K. Sinha. He is a retired officer from Coal India and he wants to start his own business. We welcome you, Mr. A.K. Sinha. We also have a professor. We have Professor Anvesha Ghosh. She is a faculty and a coordinator in Mumbai. I would like to repeat that we would be starting this session sharp at 5 p.m. It's just 1 minute to go. For everyone who has joined us now, please have a notebook and a pen ready with you so that you can note down whatever questions or queries you may be having. We are here to support you. We will be trying to provide you all the detailed insights on career counseling. And the best part is we have a special guest speaker available with us today who would be joining in around 5:45. So this workshop would be from 5 p.m. till 5:45 p.m. where at 5:45 p.m. we will have a guest speaker who would be helping you understand more about career counseling and Edu Milestones. And we will also be taking questions from you. So we will be having 15 minutes of live Q&A where you can ask your questions and we will be helping you with the answers. I welcome everybody who has joined here on time, and I really appreciate that you have taken out 1 hour of time from your schedule to be here with us today. It's 5 p.m. now, so let us start with the session. Let us start with the workshop. So this workshop, we will be discussing 5 essentials for a successful career counseling venture. Let me introduce myself. I am Snehal. I am working as a program manager with Edu Milestones, and I am your host and speaker for the day. We are also having Mr. Ayush, who is a program manager with Edu Milestones. Hi, Ayush.
Hi, Snehal. Hi. Very, very happy to see so many of them joining in, and lovely to see their credentials. Lovely.
Thank you for joining, Ayush. Now, before we begin with the workshop, I want to know from all of you who have joined here, what are the essentials you think a successful career counselor needs? I will be providing you with a minute of time. Please mention in the chat box, what do you feel that what is required? What is really essential, really mandatory for you to become a successful career counselor? We also have a couple of career counselors here in the participants, so you can also please reply. We have Mr. Nawaz, who is a career counselor from Imphal. So we have a response from Anushi. She says knowledge. Chakshu says credibility. Satyam says good knowledge. Mahesh says network. Okay, that is good. Sharad says better listener. Bhavna also agrees good listening. Yogita says subject knowledge and empathy. Professor Anvesha says understanding of potential of different career opportunities. Sneha Bakshi says proper knowledge and a degree. Nazimuddin says proper knowledge what current situation demands. So I have a lot of responses from you. Hemant, very good answer. Hemant says tools. That is very much required to start and be a successful career counselor. Kate says knowledge, temperament, connections, persistence. Thanks for the response, Kate. So we have multiple responses here on the chat. Anvesha also mentions keeping up with the current trends. Trupti mentions tools. Priya mentions communication and their requirements. Interpersonal skills is mentioned by Anushri. So if I go through all of these responses, couple of things that I'll see common. First is knowledge, right? And then second thing, I'm seeing that some of you are also mentioning about the tools that you are using. Third, of course, the need to help people, the passion to help people, the passion to help them out. So what exactly is needed for a career counselor to be successful? What are those essentials? We will be discussing that in today's workshop. This is the agenda of the workshop. So there are 5 essentials that you need in order to be a successful career counselor. First is training. So when I talk about training, you should be trained on how to provide career counseling from a 5th grade student to a working professional. Career counseling is not restricted only to school students. This is a myth. Okay. So when I talk about career counseling, it has to be from a 5th grade student to a working professional. Second is certification and empanelment. You should be having a certification that is recognized, that is credible in India as well as internationally. Third, how to kickstart. So now imagine you got your training and you got your certification, but how will you actually start with career counseling? You need hand holdings. You need to have some knowledge webinars. You need to have some extended support that you can start it off. Fourth, career assets and counseling tools. Many of you here mentioned about tools. Yes, you need the best tools so that you can help the student with a 10-year education and career plan. Of course, leads. Leads are very much required. How will you get your first few clients? How will you go from 0 to 50, from 50 to 100, and then from 100 to 1000? So we will be focusing on this as well. So this is the agenda of today's workshop. Going further, let's understand what are those points where you should be trained for. So training was the first essential of a career counselor. So you should be knowing about career counseling. You should be knowing about psychometric theories. Then from psychometric theories, how does career analysis actually takes place? You need to know about pre-counseling structure and insights, what has to be done before the counseling. You should be trained on report interpretations. You have a 34-page comprehensive report in front of you. How will you interpret that? What is the method that is being used? Now, all of you will agree that we are having a lot of new age career paths coming up. So you should be having a very proper idea about these new age career paths. You should be knowing about the process through which career counseling happens. What is the career counseling process flow? Very importantly, you should also be able to handle the objections that are coming from the client, from the parent, or from the student. You should be helping them with the problems that are coming in. These are certain factors where you should be trained on if you want to be a successful career counselor. Now, certification and empanelment. This is the second essential for a career counselor. This is how the sample certificate looks like when you are a certified career analyst. Your course will be dually accredited by BCPA India and ACCPH UK. BCPA India stands for Bharatiya Counseling Psychology Association. ACCPH UK stands for Accredited Coaches, Counselors, Psychotherapists and Hypnotherapists from United Kingdom. I would also like to add that EduMilestones is the official organizational member of APCDA, that is Asia Pacific Career Development Association, IAAP, which is International Association of Applied Psychology, and very recently we have also become the member of NCDA in the US, that is National Career Development Association in the United States of America. So certification and empanelment should be powerful enough to help you in India as well as internationally. How to kickstart your career counseling. This is the third essential that we were talking about. So we will be providing you with a training program where for the first week, you will have 8 days of live session into 4 hours per day. This is restricted to a batch of only 15 participants because we want to ensure that you are able to gain the best knowledge from the training session. You will be having one-on-one case studies where you will actually work on real case studies and real assignments. After which you will appear for an exam to become a certified career analyst. When I talk about getting your first clients or how to kickstart, one very important thing that is needed is hand holdings. So when you get your first few clients, you have all the knowledge, you are trained, you are certified, but how to begin with? That is where hand holdings are very, very helpful. So we provide you with hand holdings, we provide you with a dedicated lifetime mentor. You will have lifetime access to the training recordings, materials, references. The best part, every quarter we have a knowledge series webinar for our channel partners because yes, knowledge needs to be getting updated every time. So we conduct these live webinars for our channel partners so that you can also upgrade yourself with time. Now, the fourth essential that we talk about is the career assets and counseling tools. So to help you understand how the platform works, I would like to invite Mr. Ayush here.
Thank you, Nidhi. Thanks for the invite, and very excited and happy to see many individuals here. Some of you who are coming in from counseling background, some of them who are exploring the options. Definitely, till now the knowledge is super important. Credibility, yes, it's very important. But in today's time and age, apart from knowledge and credibility, having the right tools is one of the most important and essential part of this setup. All right. So I will be taking each one of you all quickly through the tools while be sharing my screen, and you all will be having that idea about the tools as well. All right. So just give me a moment. Sneha, can you also just share your PPT as well while I share my screen? Just one moment. I'll just share my screen and I'll just tell you when to do.
Sure.
So I hope my screen is visible to all. Snail, is my screen visible? If you can just confirm.
Yes, Ayush.
Wonderful. So now let's just start up with understanding basically what are these tools, right? Without wasting any time, this workshop is meant for you as individuals to understand how important is career counseling. How are you going to implement this? Knowledge is one thing, right? We go to college, we go to universities, we go to schools, we gain in a lot of knowledge, but it's all about the application and the way we are applying that knowledge, right? So first, let's, without wasting any time, straight away come to understand that when we mention the 10-year educational roadmap that you're going to help students design, how are you going to help them design this? You're going to help them design this particularly through your own portal. So this is just an example. It's just a demo version. Let me just go to Google and click on, Meteor Hunt. Meteor Hunt is one of our existing channels.
Ayush, I am very sorry to interrupt. Your screen is not visible.
Okay, one moment.
Yeah. So we'll just wait for a minute till Ayush has been able to share his screen and is able to help you out understand about the technology platforms. So we were talking about the 10-year education roadmap, right? Or 10-year education and career roadmap. This is very important for every career counselor to know and to understand on how to help the student reach the goal that you get in the report. So for example, for a student, if the goal comes as interior designer, how to reach there? What are the best colleges that you can do your graduation from? What are the best colleges that you can do your master's from? These are certain important questions that a career counselor should be answering the student. And that is where your 10-year education and career roadmap comes into the picture. So Ayush will also be helping you with the tools that we are using to the roadmap.
Sure. Is it visible now, Nidhi?
Yes, Ayush, it is visible.
I'm so sorry, guys. Like I said, you need the essential tools. So that's why tools and technology is important, so that you don't have to have these roadblocks. Again, let's just get back to this. So this is somewhat the, I would say what a web page looks like. When we were talking about the essentials, of course, the experience, the training, and what you carry all over the years that you're going to impart that knowledge. These days students are of different categories. There's a lot of internet out there. There is so much information, whether it's right or wrong. So you need the appropriate tools to help your candidates. And similarly, I will be showing you a tool that one of our existing partners, who's a counselor in Thane. All right, her name is Jyoti Durai Swami, and this is her, counseling center name, Meteor Hunt. It is entirely based out of Mumbai, Thane, and of course, she's doing counselings online in different locations as well because it's digital. And she also has her own personal office space that she, recently opened up, and we're very proud to share about our counselors also. So this is how her webpage basically looks. You can see all her analysis. She's taking multiple assessments for students, for professionals, a career library for students to go through about 3,000 plus occupations. I'll be showing you all this, a book appointment page, So you need to be very streamlined in this. And when we call in our guest speaker, you will be very happy to know how well he's utilizing this system. So it's not just about the knowledge, it's not just about the credibility, it's not about how to start, but how you maintain this for yourself and for your students, and what knowledge and information you're giving to them. All right. So now let's just move on from this webpage that you can see how about her organization is mentioned. I hope you all can all see here about the organization, about the counselor, that's Jyoti Durai Swami. You all can see. She's done her B.Ed degrees. She was a teacher previously. And then, she came in and met us a couple of years back. and she had completed a CA. So I mean, it's not necessary that you all have to be coming in from a psychological background. It's not that type of counseling. That's where the training and the experience comes into the picture. The testimonials of her students, 79 reviews, and she's been rated 4.8, somewhere close to 4.9, 4.89. So every student that has put in a review, and of course she's done more than 800 counselings, you can just see the kind of services that's also she's offering through her platform. So it will be very visible to a student, just like this, to a candidate like this. All right. Similarly, we will be showing you and taking you through a CRM. So it's very important for each counselor to have a management system. If you are not disciplined and if you don't have a management system in place, how do you expect a student to be having a 10-year educational roadmap without you trying to probably not giving a proper guidance or a proper discipline map to them, right? So that is why a proper management system is very important, or a counselor dashboard to manage and track your database or leads, to interact with your candidates, know where they are at, what kind of help they need. So when I log into the CRM, you can clearly see the number of profiles, completed profiles, incompleted profiles, the kind of career library. Let's say a candidate wants to talk to you about some career you don't know. It's not like you're a Google, right? It's not like if a candidate sitting with you today and suddenly starts talking to you about clinical psychology, counseling psychology, artificial intelligence, data science, suddenly you should be aware about everything. So, but you should, as a certified career analyst, have the data ready with you. So, of course, first I'll take you through the dashboard that we actually provide you. Just one moment. So this is how your dashboard will look. This is how the profiles will look. As a student enters their details, when they go on the web page that I showed you, books an appointment or takes an assessment, they enter their user ID, password, they take an assessment, and you can see all the assessments here. So similarly, you will be having a master access. And if you're going to create more counselors to come in touch with you, then you can also create a sub CRM access. All right. So you can see multiple access of the status that you can put, access to their reports, their psychometric reports, their previous engagements that you've done with this candidate, to see their details, to send them an email. Everything is very systematically placed out here. All right. Now, if I go back, I can also see that, what are the payments that have been done? What is the, how do I make any changes to the design or make any kind of changes to my web page? You can see page content, logos. Of course, there will be an additional individual from the support of Edu Milestones to also be there to help you out with this. But once you get the hands-on experience, you will be able to manage it. Simple. All right. Then we look at the career library. Now, let's say a student comes to you and says that, ma'am or sir or, whoever, we want to know more about the difference between clinical psychology, counseling psychology, or we want to know the difference between artificial intelligence or data science. It may sound similar, but it's very different as a career. So let's say I come here and type data science. All right. So let's say I'm just clicking on, big data analytics and statistics. So you can see that every information about this career is clearly mentioned. So you don't need to look like a person who's going to now go back to Google, search this information and come back. You are ready with all the data that the candidate needs to know. What are the key skills required? What are the career opportunities? What is the salary? YouTube videos, how to navigate the careers. So this is what we mean about 10-year plans. What does a person need to do after 12th, after their bachelor's, after their master's? What does a person need to do as a certificate program? Do they need to get certified in Tableau, considering it's big data and statistics that is there? Okay. Similarly, we go back and let's say now the candidate says, I'm also interested towards artificial intelligence. So I come here and click on artificial intelligence. It'll give me all the data, the roles and responsibilities, everything. Now, this is on a counselor's perspective. All right. Let's say you want to click on a completed profile. Let's say Shweta completed a report. This is how the assessment report looks, because as a psychometric assessment, you need to know how it's going to be. All right. So let's say I click on this. It's an 8, 9, 10 student. So this will be your branding here, like your counseling name. If it was Meteor Hunt, it would be written Meteor Hunt. About the candidate, their profiling, the analysis of what is their personality, their complete analysis of their personality, their strengths, their interests, what kind of a career interests them, a social, investigative, realistic, conventional, the complete analysis. Sorry about that. The career motivators, what motivates them in their career. A high-paced environment, they're ready for that kind of stress, and they can go into those kind of careers like a sales profile, or completely like data-oriented profile, or kind of like a front-end developer. They're ready and willing to go ahead with that kind, or a structured work environment, or an adventurous work environment, or a social service. So this basically means that this could be something that could be an optional choice for them as well. This could be something that will work out in all fronts. They could, probably the independence path, social service, all this matters to this candidate. Creativity, continuous learning, and the complete analysis. And of course, their learning styles, their learning improvement strategies, their aptitude, their skills and abilities, which will be different for different age categories. You can download this report from here. Everything with the complete analysis meant to get with your candidate. All right. And then comes the career clusters. So apparently for this candidate, bioscience and research is top, health science. And let me tell you, this candidate is one of my channel partner's daughter, and she wanted to test it on her daughter. Her daughter wants to become a doctor. So bioscience and research, health science is her top 2. Okay, that is how accurate it is. Okay, it's not that there are questions where they mention it. It's just general questions based on the psychometry. The subject selectors, because it's an 8, 9, 10 student. And of course, the suggestions of the occupations: microbiology, medical laboratory, physiology, homeopathy, general physician, and of course, other options: dentist, secondary teacher, because there were other options: environmental technology, optometry, audiologist, completely related to the kind of aptitude this candidate has. And of course, a complete summarized version. So this is how the report looks. Now, once you have catered to the counseling, the candidate has seen the report, what does it look like for the student afterwards? This is the student dashboard. This was Shweta. You can see we've put in recently inbuilt an AI powered tool. We have made some upgrades to our IB reports, and these are some recent updates that have taken place. You can see all the information about India colleges, abroad colleges. There was somebody who mentioned tools are very important. Here you go. These are the tools that are actually going to be very helpful for your candidates to kind of make the right decisions. They can click here. All the universities based on ranking is showing. Multiple universities are here. They can just come in, click on ranking, select the ranking that they're looking for India. They want to go abroad, they can just click on it. All the abroad universities, they can come and do their ranking filtration here. They're looking at IELTS requirements, the intakes, everything. All right. Now we come to the examination details. Competitive exam, more than 1,400 entrance assessments in India that a person needs to go ahead, CA, fashion designing, sports, engineering, doctor, architecture, whatever, all those information with application date, curriculum, exam date, everything is mentioned here. All right. Then we go back to the career library. Just like we give you a career library, the student also has this available. Career boosters, which include some additional programs, Upskilling programs could be paid or free for your candidates. If it's paid, definitely there'll be some commissions that you can receive through these organizations that we are tied up with. Free virtual internships with somewhere close to 500 MNCs out there, 150 plus programs, close to 500 companies for your candidates, completely free of cost, online internships for probably for graduates or 12th standard students, or let's say for postgraduates for profile building. So everything very systematically placed out, online courses, scholarship details, everything is very clearly placed out here. All right. And when we come into the career analysis, the student can see their own analysis here, their favorite career path, top choice. They can come here and select, they can do a career analysis for themselves also. They can connect with the counselors, they can check an execution plan. Everything is very systematically placed out in this domain. And as for an individual, these three components, that is a visibility with your web page, counselor's dashboard, and student dashboard, is going to be very essential. Analytics will be there for schools also if you're looking to approach alumni connections. Students through you can create their own websites as a profile and upload it. These days, apart from resumes, these things are also becoming very important. Their achievements, experiences, education, hobbies, and then publish your page. So all these tools are for your students to utilize. So you can focus on more counselings and provide this access to your students. Your students can directly book an appointment if they have any questions from you, and you can again go ahead and help them out. You can see this AI powered tool. Share 5 points about the solar system. Just taking a very simple example. In few seconds, the AI tool is going to let the student know, help them during their, they want to do any research about data science or any career, everything. All right. So just it's like a chat GPT like tool, basically, that we have recently integrated for the candidates. All right. So with this, I would like to let you all know that this is how the entire system will be taken care of. This is how your tools and your access will be taken care of. All right. Now, let me come back to the presentation. And as we are done with this particular technology part, let me take you through the PPT again and show you theoretically what is a part of the technology. All right. We are definitely going to cater to all your questions. Don't worry about that. Snehal, I'm just turning my screen off. Could you please share your screen for me with the PPT?
Sure.
Thank you, Snehal. So now that we have catered to the fourth point, which was the assets, the counseling, Snehal mentioned leads. So I have a question. Preetham, definitely, I would like to go back to the free internship part. It's a huge list. So otherwise, what you can do, Preetham, the individual who has called you in here, the business consultant, you can connect with them. They can show you individual access for the same. So don't worry about that. All right. Definitely, we'll help you out with that. Not to worry. So now I would like to understand from each one, this particular question, and please do join in, everyone. I don't want it to be a one-sided session. How many of you all in career counseling think with increasing clients, marketing costs can reduce to zero? Please, do let us know. I would really like to know from each one of you, And it's not necessary that you may need to know the answer, but please mention that if you all think that yes, it can. If you all think no, just mention no. You just want to understand. Okay. Yogita has mentioned that yes with the referrals. That's wonderful to know. Preetham has mentioned yes. Ria has mentioned yes. Aparna mentions no. Okay. Stronger the pipeline, lower the cost of acquisition. That's wonderful, Mahesh. It can be zero by AK Sinha. So I'm guessing that many of you all, know that it can be possible, right? As the crimes increase, right? And people who think no, I completely understand why you think that. People think that you got to always keep running paid ads for leads. It's not necessary. All right. And that's where we are covering your journey from 0 to 1,000. We are going to, Snail, can you just help me out and go into the next page as well? And that is how we are going to help you generate your leads. All right. How to first get your 0 to 50. Let's start with the baby step. 0 to minimum cost, webinars, word of mouth marketing. Then let's move to a little bit, let's say you're getting 18 plus now, 15 to 100 leads, Google business page. You need to have an online presence for visibility. You need to have a book appointment page. You need to have referral strategies. That is how you're going to get into the 50 to 100 mark. You need to have a pitch script. You need to know how to handle your objections. And then comes 100 to 1,000. You need to constantly keep engaging them with material, posters, PPTs, which Edu Milestones is going to keep providing you on a constant basis to promote yourself consistently, to actually take that increase from 100 to 1,000 leads. And we have more than 3,000 counselors who have done easily more than 2,000 to 3,000 counselings over the last 2 years itself. You have to create a visibility online and offline. We'll help you with that. We'll help you with the do's and don'ts, and we'll help you create a checklist as well. For 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, for marketing, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Because just knowledge, just tools, just experience is not going to help you. Then you are just going to think that, yes, I have the knowledge, I'm great at what I do, students are going to come to me. Probably if you have a network. And that is what network building is all about, as one of the members mentioned. And that is how it becomes less. Also to cater, some of you must be thinking, Ayush, there are so many counselors out there. We hear this so many times. I'm sorry to say, everyone present here, there are not many trained and certified counselors out there. They are self-proclaimed. They have not gone through a training. They are just helping people only and only based on experience. And that is not sufficient for today's, youth population. India's youth population is at the age of 15 to 35, 808 million, 33 million counselors lack. That means India has less than 30 to 40 trained and certified counselors for this youth population. All right. As per the United Nations, the National Education Policy, it should be 1:250. Considering our population and considering recently we've overpowered China in terms of the number of students. More than 5 lakh searches are happening in Google alone. So many of you think, oh, it's all about leads. 5 lakh students are waiting there for you to come and help them out. Where are those leads? It's just that the availability is not there. The presence is not there for students to find the right people. And we're going to help you. So there is a demand. There are 93% schools in India that don't have professional counselors. They just hire a teacher, they train them and ask them to do it. But we will train you to be professional counselors. All right. So this is about the demand of this particular system. All right. And at the same time, I would also want each one of you to know that this demand is being shown to you to let you know that these are the number of students and candidates out there who need proper guidance and counseling. So this is very, very important information for every one of you here to know about. All right. And that is how a successful country develops. Sneha, you can move on to the next screen. Again, earning potential. Some of you may think that, it's great to know, Ayush, wonderful information. How much am I going to earn in this, right? Like some people may think that I want to do it for social service. Well and good. All the power to you. We can still help you with that. It depends that whether you're looking at it to create a change, to create an income. It depends from different people. Let's say that career counselors or students are charging anywhere between 5,000, 15,000 in tier 1 cities, mind you. So I don't want other people to get confused. In tier 1 cities, this is the cost. Even if I take 5,000 per student, that's a revenue of 1 lakh per month for counselors. All right. If we look at college and course shortlisting, 1,000 to 3,000 per student, it's 20,000 per month. And with 20 students only, this is a potential average decent revenue a counselor is earning in a tier 1 city with these resources or with edu milestones. And we have the proof of success for this, which we will be, of course, showing you as we proceed. Now, I would also like Snehal to come into the picture. Snehal, and we have a question for each one of you. And from here, Snehal is going to take it forward, and I'm going to come back to your question and answer sessions to give you any clarity regarding the tools. So thank you so much, everyone, for allowing me this time. I know we have kind of completed this a little quicker, but we just want to give everyone as much attention and information as required. Snehal, over to you.
Thank you so much, Ayush, for the detailed explanation on the technology tools and platform. It was very insightful for many of us who are here. Now coming to the question. So I would like to know from you that after understanding the essentials, how many of you want to start a paid career counseling service supported by Edu Milestones? How many of you here want to start a paid career counseling service where you get the support that you need from Edu Milestones? Please mention yes or no on the chat box. And I would love to have your responses here for this question. Satyam says yes. Keith says yes. Dipti says yes. Suresh Rao says yes. Richard says yes. Bhuvneshwari, Aparna, there are so many yes on the screen. Preetam, Deepak, Preetam says depends. Okay, that is also accepted, Preetam. Mahesh says depends on the cost. Okay. Dominic says yes. Badrul says yes. Hemant, Aparna, Naga Satyanarayan, Rukshar, PH Balaji. I have a lot of yes on the system, and I am very happy to see that, because as we discussed, there are a lot of students who need your help, a lot of candidates who need your help. Going ahead, when I talk about Edu Milestones, we have been here for the last 15 years. We have created more than 5,000 plus career counselors who are recognized in India and abroad. These career counselors are based in 180 plus cities in India and 45 plus countries in the world. We have 4 organizational memberships, the one that I told you about during the certification. We have also won 3 prestigious awards: Ancient Education Award for Pioneers in Career Counseling Technology. We have won the World Brand Affairs Award for Transformational Indian Leaders in 2023. And we also won Education Innovation for the Best Career Planning Platform in 2023. We have already published 10 plus news and research papers till now. As I said earlier, recently we have also become the organizational member of National Career Development Association, NCDA, in the USA. And talking about the reviews and ratings, we have a very high 4.8 star review on the Google reviews, which you can check it out. And why are we having it? Because we are providing a complete ecosystem of training, of knowledge, hand-holding, how to kickstart your business, the credibility and the support that you need, of the tools that you need, and of course, the marketing strategies that are needed. Going ahead, as I said earlier, we are having a guest speaker available with us. Dr. Ankush, am I audible? Dr. Ankush? So we'll just wait for a minute to check if he is available. So Dr. Ankush is the founder of Sneha Career Counseling Center, and he is a retired assistant commissioner from the Navodaya Vidyalaya. So he started his career counseling journey very recently, and he has done more than 1,000 career counseling sessions till now. So I am very happy to invite him for the session today because he will be able to provide the insight that you are looking for. Dr. Ankush, am I audible?
Yes, madam. Good evening.
Good evening, Dr. Ankush. How are you?
Fine, fine. You?
I'm also doing well, Dr. Ankush, and I welcome you for the session today. So, as we discussed, a couple of questions that I feel that everybody would like to have an insight about.
Right.
So, first question for you, Dr. Ankush, is what is your suggestion for all the aspiring career counselors, for people who want to be a career counselor?
Okay, thank you. Good evening to all of you, mine. So, what we choose people who inspire you better, support and understand you, make you feel at home, honor your boundaries, show up for you, want to you succeed, love seeing you grow. These type of peoples you have to choose, and I found all these quality peoples are in Edu Milestones team. Nidhi, Radha, Ankit, Vipin, Shreyas, Shiju, and Snehal. These people help me a lot to do my job comfortably and successfully. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ankush, especially for the recognition that you have provided individually to a couple of people. I am very grateful for that. So, Dr. Ankush, I just want to know, it's been quite some time that you have joined, last 1 year. How was your journey like?
So I retired on 31st May 2024. Before that, I contacted with Nidhi. She asked me to join immediately, but before retirement, it is not possible for me. When I retired on 31st May, and immediately on 1st June, I joined this Edu Milestone training. As per my choice batch given by Nidhi madam, training provided by me, the team, Radha, Vipin, online, but I feel it like offline training. Wonderful training they have given. Every activity content provided was so useful for making confidence and created friendly atmosphere. They provided training respectfully and exact need basis. Whatever we demanded, immediately they responded positively, and really I enjoyed this tenure. Whatever they given, we tried to explore in the right direction. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the insightful answer, Dr. Ankush. So you have joined very recently, again, 1st of June, you started with the training, right? As we can see from the records, you have already completed 1,000 plus sessions. So how did that magic happen? Any point that you would like to add there? How did you achieve that number within 1 year of joining with us?
That's what my best dream only, because after the retirement everybody wants to take rest, but I want to give society something which with us,
That's
and
very
that
true.
Edumel Stone have provided me a lot of support, as I worked 35 years in Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti CBSE syllabus in different capacities as PGT Maths, 19 years principal, 3 years assistant commissioner. So we already related with students and parents, and we know better what they required. So accordingly, I used my knowledge to provide many JNV students for their better career with the help of Edumel Stone's psychometric test. And I covered more than thousands of students from Maharashtra, Gujarat, Goa. Not only students, even I guided teachers, students, professionals whenever they meet, and it's my really glad to say you one catering assistant I guided him and he became a principal. He is working in Junagadh in Navodaya principal. One teacher I guided him. He became first principal, then assistant commissioner, and now he is deputy commissioner in Kendriya Vidyalaya Ranchi region. So these are very much uh, interesting things I have completed with the help of all peoples who are supporting me, friendly atmosphere, and while using my knowledge I used my behavior also, because everybody knows if we use proper language, that like honey, which have no expiry date, we can use anytime, number of years. Like that, if we use proper language and connect with people, then definitely people will attract with us. And I received many awards also, as the Best Education Award, Bharat Shiksha Ratna Award, Best Citizen of India Award. Even I love nature. Maharashtra government has given me Maharashtra Vanasri Puraskar for planting 13,200 plants. So we connected with nature, we connected with people, and definitely they interacted with us. So I am very much thankful. Edu Milestone, that was my dream. I will be one day on cover page, and October month magazine, they have given me this golden opportunity with platinum achiever. This achievement gives me, that credit goes to Edu Milestones, because they supported whenever I connected with them, immediately they reflected. So my sincere appeal to all those who want to come in this field, they have to come, because this is the need of time. And for this, everybody help to society. So confidence unlock every opportunity in life. So that confidence is necessary. Keep going. Everything you need will come to you at a perfect time. Like me, I have got this opportunity to meet all of you, and I am very much thankful to Edu Milestone team for giving me this opportunity. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ankush. That was very insightful, especially for people who are now planning to start new. At the same time, Dr. Ankush, I would love to congratulate you for the awards that you have received. That's a very big honor, right?
Thank
So
you.
you're trying to create that change in the nature as well as in people and students. And as you mentioned that you have counseled many working professionals also.
Right.
Today in this session, we have many people from the HR background as well who have joined in. So I think this is a very eye-opening insight for them on how they can counsel multiple working professionals.
Right.
So I am very happy to meet you, Dr. Ankush. Thank you so much for coming here and for helping others understand about your journey. And I'm pretty sure they have gained a lot of insight from this conversation that we had. Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ankush. Thank you for joining.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.